Welcome to MTG Ectoplasm, your home for spirits and spirit decks in the world of Magic the Gathering. On this episode, there's a spirit master who was thinking outside the box and found himself going in the box. Confused? Well, you know what? Let's get this episode started, shall we? Let's go. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on this episode of MTG Ectoplasm. I'm your host, Dwight, aka D Blanco, a medium that wears an extra large. You can reach out to me at MTG Ectoplasm on Twitter, or you can email me at mtgectoplasm@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe. I want you to also know that I also have a website, mtgectoplasm.com, and please go over there. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Also, you can donate there, or you can sponsor an episode. Pretty cool, pretty badass. And anything you do for me, I'd 100% appreciate it. Hell, I even shout you out on the episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? This past Wednesday, I was about to say last week, but it's been a long week for me. During this week, on Wednesday, on an episode, I challenged you, the listener. That's right. I came out and said, ladies and gentlemen, Spirits is the best deck in Magic the Gathering. In Modern, the best deck in Legacy, the best deck in Pioneer. Hell, we do well in Commander. And why? Why don't I see anything in Pauper? And ladies and gentlemen, a friend of mine, a friend of the show, someone who I've watched actually come out with spirit content. And I want to thank you, Tuesday Tastic, for reaching out to me and saying, Dwight, you know what? There's a deck out there that you need to take a gander at. And you know what? I think there's possibility here, and I think it can kick ass in Pauper. And it's Zubera Storm. Zubera Storm. Now you're like, what the hell is a Zubera? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a spirit. They're these little tiny spirits in storm fashion. Ooh, so they're not the typical Azorius Bant builds that we see. But it's something to look into. And ladies and gentlemen, you being part of this spirit crew, I believe in you. Hell, I believe in myself. And I believe if we tweak this deck just a smidgen, I guarantee this deck, this tribe of spirits can kick ass in Pauper. You heard it here. I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I want us to dominate every format in Magic. And it's up to you and me to make sure this happens. Show me your spirit pride. Because I believe in you. And I think we can kick ass in Pauper. Also, I want to thank Novasonic Mods. You're like, who the hell is Novasonic Mods? Novasonic Mods is a company based out of Chile, South America. And they're the ones who actually made me the MTG Ectoplasm playmat that is completely foiled out. I've posted it on my Twitter. I posted it on Facebook. I posted it on the subreddits, the Spirit subreddit. Some of you have seen it. And let me just tell you, I can't wait for it to come in. It's coming in this Friday, and I am a jovial, giddy little boy, and I can't wait for it. It's like Christmas for me. It's just, I got to wait for Santa Claus to deliver it to my door. So I want to thank Novasonic Mods for making it for me. Now, if you are looking to have a foiled playmat made for you, my suggestion is go to Facebook, look up Novasonic Mods, and make it one word, squish it together, and you'll find them. and just, reach out to them. Do a little instant messenger type of thing. And Nova Sonic Mods will get back to you, and they'll tell you what you have to do to make a badass foil playmat. Now that's over and said and done with, I know what you want to hear. You're like, Dwight, in the intro, you talked about a spirit master that went inside the box, outside the box, and went in between, and what the hell's going on? Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I want to discuss a deck that was built by the spirit master named Andre Segarra. Yes, I talked to him. I reached out to him through the Discord and let him know, hey, I'm going to discuss you this week because you did something that I'm a fan of, something that caught my eye, and I was like stupefied. Reason why I was stupefied, it's like, why didn't it not hit me and think the same way? But that's why he is a spirit master, and I'm just the guy you listen to interpreting the thoughts of a master. So here we go. I'm going to be talking about a deck for Pioneer. Now, I know most of you right now are like, holy crap, Dwight, you done, over and done with. I'm done listening to the show. I'm a modern guy or woman. Please don't stop listening to the show. Please listen to me what I'm going to tell you now. Because I'm going to break it down to you something that you may not be aware of. All right? Currently, right now, Pioneer is wide open. Okay, it's unknown territory right now. It is the wild, wild west in Pioneer. Currently, let me just tell you, if you want to make a name for yourself, it can be done here. This is a format that if you want to be known as the next out the Queller, it can be done here. The question is, are you willing to take that challenge? Like I said, it's the Wild West. Are you going to be Billy the Kid? Are you going to be Doc Holliday? Are you going to be that guy that come in and go, I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass and I'm all out of bubble gum? I hope that's you. I hope you, the modern guy, is going, I don't. No, try this format. Okay, the only reason why it fell off is because this evil, stupid, freaking virus that took over the world, shut everything down, is the reason why Pioneer just went meh. Also, Watsy had to clean up a couple things in there as well. But now, this format is like at its infancy, and it's so much. Oh Lord, I can't wait to get into this format. And I'll tell you why, ladies and gentlemen. Because people are getting vaccines. Because COVID is dropping, people are starting to go out and start associate. Paper magic is at its cheapest. You're going to start seeing prices rise, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't sit there and start considering, hey, I may need to invest a couple dollars. I may need to invest a couple shekels in a couple formats here. You might be a step behind. I'm not the guy I'm not the magic stockbroker here. I'm not. But I will tell you, there's a lot of great cards in Modern, especially Pioneer, that are dirt cheap. Pennies at the dollar. Pennies at the dollar over here. And I honestly, I think it's time to some of you invest and take the time to look at this format. Because don't get me wrong, Modern is the king of formats right now. It's the queen of the formats if you're a young lady. So why not? Why not give it a chance? The cool thing about Pioneer is there's 3 current modes of spirit decks. 3 different flavors. Okay? You have a mono blue snow build. Then you have an Azorius build. And then a Bant build. And the one I'm going to talk about today is the Bant build that caught my eye. That's right. A Bant build. Now you're talking to a guy who's a modern player, all right, and who focuses generally on Azorius. But Andre Segarra, okay, the Spirit Master, ended up building a deck that is very comparable to the one being used in Modern. The only exceptions are, obviously, there's no Noble Hierarch and there's no Aether Vial. He ended up substituting the Noble Hierarch with a Land War Elf and ended up putting more Lofty Denials in there to have a counter package in there. Are you kidding me? Who doesn't like countering? If you don't like countering, what are you doing in blue? And especially in the in Bant, it doesn't hurt. And the wonderful thing is that with the Land War Elf, you're able and capable of getting a turn 2 Spell Queller, a turn 2 Empyrean Eagle. I don't know about you, but, that's not bad. That's not bad on turn 2. You kidding me? Your opponent tries to play something. I'm going to Spell Queller that. I'm going to make my spirits bigger here, and good luck there, pal. And also, you got to consider the mana base. The mana base is almost, I'm not going to say dirt cheap, but it's not expensive. The mana base right now is running 3 different pathways. It has the Branch Loft and the Border Loft pathway. It has the Bark Channel and Tide Channel pathway. It has the Henge Gate and the Mist Gate pathway. I'm telling you, the mana base over here, let me just say bravo to WotC. Bravo to WotC. Why bravo to WotC? Because they created these pathways. Because I'll be honest, before, Pioneer was a single mana deck group. If you're playing black, you're playing mono black. If you're just playing mono red, mono white, mono green, mono blue. But now, thanks to these wonderful pathways, we see our paths being open to other colors. So I say bravo, WotC. And I'll tell you, Magic players are watching, they're taking advantage of this and playing with them. Now, if you're curious about this Andre Segarra build, you need to honestly sign up. Honestly, do yourself a favor. Go to the Discord, the Spirit Discord, sign up immediately. Also, you need to sign up to the subreddit group, because these are the areas where Andre Segarra posts great content. And that's where it caught my eye. That's where I saw this deck catch my eye. And I asked him, I started, picking his brain about it. And he had one video where he went 4-1. I was like, ooh, okay. And I'm sitting there watching and learning and observing. And I started watching his opponents. And of course, some of them had a pathway or two. And I started seeing the intricacies of how this Bant deck is played. And it plays almost identical to the one in Modern. Now, some of you Modern guys are going, well, Dwight, if it plays like the one in Modern, why the hell don't I just play Modern? Well, I don't know. Maybe you want to learn how to kick ass? That's the whole point of playing Magic, right? You want to have a good time and kick ass, right? Well, you know what? Modern right now is in a good position. I'll tell you right now in my shout outs, I'm going to tell you about a couple guys out there that are doing well. But Pioneer needs love too, and this is a great format, and I don't want you to sleep on it. I really don't. This is a format that I'm telling you, once it gets a hold of you, you're going to go, man, I'm in. I like this. I'm not going to give up on Modern. Yeah, but I'll rest. I'll definitely buy some Pioneer. And trust me, you'll take my advice and appreciate it. Now, this deck has great possibilities, and it kicks ass against the top decks in Pioneer. All right? There are certain matchups that, it does struggle with, but that's typical Spirits, right? Now, the funny thing is that I actually saw this Bant deck go toe-to-toe with the mono blue snow build. Mono blue snow Spirits. And once again, the one spirit that I poo-pooed proved to me that, I may have been wrong. I admit it. I may have been wrong, and I'm sorry. But would you rather listen to a guy who admits that he's wrong than a guy who's arrogant and says he's always right and never admits that he's wrong? If you do, I feel bad for you, because that's a guy that'll lead you down the wrong way. Now, when these two decks faced off, the mono blue snow spirit deck, it was just one mana, like one colored mana, the mono blue. And let me just tell you, it went off. It was beautiful. It got underneath the Bant deck and started smashing. And there was nothing that individual could do. Now, when it comes to the mirror, because I could call it the spirit mirror match, but Azorius versus the Bant build, unfortunately for me, as much as I love Azorius, the Bant build is a stronger build. And the reason why is, as soon as you cast Collected Company and you get two spirits, it's really hard to catch up, especially in Azorius. Like, you really got to be on your P's and Q's. Make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. And counter that freaking Coco. That Collected Company. Because if not, man, you're going to be in bad shape. Because I hate to say, that Bant build has Azorius' number. It's the God's honest truth, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as a modern player who I've focused, I've played Type 1, Type 2, Vintage, Extended, Legacy. I played all these formats. And of course, I really do enjoy Modern. But Modern unfortunately currently is a format that's maybe turn 4 win. That's good. It's fun if you're looking for that. But I'm telling you right now, and I hate to say the same thing over and over again, please consider Pioneer and start buying your cards for paper now. Why, ladies and gentlemen? Let's pick this. I have foiled out my complete deck in Modern. My Modern deck's completely foiled out. And because I did that, I was able to foil out my Pioneer deck. What happens is that I ended up going out for these higher end cards, and then I ended up getting the Expeditions, of course, in foil. And the last things I was going to get were the Masterpiece Aether Vials. Now, yeah, I know they're a pretty penny. And I last saw them at $115 to $125 each. Well, I was able to convince the wife, beggingly, like, honey, do you love me? Do you love me? I love you. I'll do anything you want me to. You want me to wash the dogs? You want me to wash the dishes today? What do I got to do? I'll clean the windows. I'll vacuum. I'll throw out the garbage today. And I was given a hell yeah, go ahead. And I went today to look, and now they're at a whopping $250. Yeah, that's $100 more out of my budget now, which now I will never be able to get the Masterpiece Ether Vials. What I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that you got people coming into this game, newbies, old bees, and they're buying. And I don't want you to be caught out there not getting what you want and need for your deck. I understand many of you are playing MTGO, and I'm going to be there eventually. It's taking me a little time. For me, honestly, what's taking me the most time, so you can't, unfortunately, are not seeing me play yet, is that I don't understand. The way the concept. It's very hard. It's not friendly. It's not like. It's like, when you pick up an iPhone, you can play with it, and it's easy. 1, 2, 3. I hate to say, MTGO is not that way. It's not like Arena. But I know what I want to play, and I want to play MTGO. So I want to learn the intricacies, and then you will see me out there kicking ass like these masters. Well, hopefully. Let me not be arrogant here. Hopefully, I'll be able to kick ass like these masters. So do yourself a favor. When you have an opportunity, take a gander at Andre Segarra's build for Bant in Pioneer. I'm not going to steer you wrong here. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Now that I said my piece and said, you know what, bravo, Andre. Bravo, Andre. You deserve. That's right, and a round of applause. You did badass with this deck. You know what, I like it. I'm a fan. So now it comes down to the shout-out section. That's right here. I have here in my chocolatey stained fingers because it was my mother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mom, if you're listening. I'm going to shout out first the Legacy, Historic, and Pauper decks. Who is top one? Who made the 5-0? Unfortunately, we still need people here. So I believe in you. Let's get this thing done. In Pioneer, March 4th, a Bant build went 5-0 in an MTG Pioneer League. Oh my God, I'm going to butcher your name. Paul Ugner, 13. Paul Ugner, 13, went 5-0 with a Bant build. Congratulations. Thank you for proving in Pioneer Spirits is the deck to beat. Now, March 2nd, in Modern, a Bant build went 5-0 in a Modern League. And again, this is the second week in a row I'm mentioning your name. That's Ugin Finder. Congratulations, Ugin Finder. That's right. Thank you for proving that you're kicking ass out there. March 2nd again, Azorius 5-0 build. Azorius. StreetX, it. StreetX, it. Thank you once again for proving. Thank you for proving Spirits is the deck. Now, March 5th. March 5th, Modern. 2 Azorius players that went 5-0. And you know what? I sit there and said I liked your name. I shout you out 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. I think this is the 4th week in a row. Raging Pikey, thank you for kicking ass. Thank you for kicking ass. Now I'm going to constantly look for you. If you don't make it top all the time, I'm going to be a little disappointed, but I believe in you, pal. Also, Dr. Quella, he's back on the things. That's right, Raging Pikey, Dr. Quella, thank you for kicking ass. So if you're a Magic player, you're a freaking Spirit player, and you're sitting here part of the Spirit crew listening to my voice right now going, you know, what do I got to do? How about learn your deck? Seriously, take your time. Learn about it. Look at the top decks in other formats. Get a general idea what's out there. Figure the intricacies of how you can sit there and smash that deck with yours. And I will see you. I will be quoting your name 5-0 in my shout out section. All right? Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? It's come to this time of the show. That's right. Come to the end of the show. Remember, you can reach out to me on Twitter at MTG Ectoplasm, or you can email me at mtgectoplasm@gmail.com. Please subscribe and like. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to know what your thoughts are. Also, please check out my website, MTG Ectoplasm. It's brand new. Let me know your thoughts. And please don't forget, please, Lord, go to the Discord. Please go to the subreddit, the Spirit subreddit. Sign up. It's only going to make you better. It's only going to make you a more phenomenal Spirit player and making our opponent say, that's bullshit. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's bullshit. I'm done. I'm out of here. You have a great day. Out.